So just in the process of preparing images, ripping the edges for putting on my paintings, doing my collage. So I want to show you the difference between a ripped edge that leaves the white and a ripped edge that doesn't leave the white. So it's very simple, that if I rip an edge and I pull the part that I want to get rid of away, I end up getting left with quite a strong white edge. Funny enough, sometimes more than others. There you go. I kind of let it happen, but that leaves a lot of white edge. The advantage to this is that it's very thin. It's already thin paper, presentation paper. But I'm not always, I don't necessarily want this white edge. I want the images to blend into each other almost seamlessly. So to do that, I now rip the edge where I'm pulling the image away from the edge that I don't want to keep, like this. And as you can see, the white edge is now staying on the other side. Very interesting that this is where the white edge is, and I'm going to just throw that out. But now my edge of my painting, my photograph that's going to go on the collage painting, is on this side, and it's a very thin edge. So these blend really nicely together. When I combine them in the paintings, there's basically, it's almost seamless. You can barely see it, and you can see it, but you can't feel it. So it's a big difference between having a left of a white edge as opposed to just this kind of seamless blending of surfaces. Colors, well, that's another story, but the surface. So I'm going to do it also on all the images that don't have white. So I did either print fit to screen, or I just did print regular size. And that's why I end up with some of them like this, which is the real picture size. And this, I just let it fill the screen. But the same thing will happen. Ripping this one. So again, I've got a nice rough kind of random edge, which I like, and no white. Whereas if I did it the other way, let's just do it on this side just to give you a bit of a feel to see the difference. See how that white edge appears. Sometimes I want that. Sometimes I let that happen. But often and it's kind of interesting to have the white here because we've got some white happening up in here. So that I might leave it. And I don't always rip the edges. I sometimes leave them very hard-edged. I mean, we have, in life, there's some hard-edged things. So I sometimes keep those too. Yep, so I got a whole pile to get at. It's just, there's my feet. This was in an Instagram post too. So a bit of a selfie. So I got a large pile of images that I need to get at. So I'm going to start ripping. Yep. And I try and go quickly. And yeah, there you have it.